Hi, this is Edwin Cabrera here in Manassas, Virginia. Let's talk about everybody's favorite subject. Let's talk about finances. Actually, let's talk about DeFi. Or let's talk about what is DeFi. DeFi is to defy the way we are now saving and retrieving our monies. So DeFi stands for Decentralized Financing. And just like the word indicates, is to not to have a central location for your finances, not to have a bank, not to have a mortgage company, not to have a place where where they control your money, somewhere where you can now store your finances and have easy access to them. That is DeFi, and I want to call it the people's decentralized financial system. I like that term. I think it's really appropriate because now where people have access to be able to pool their monies together and be able to work together into creating these financial institutions. Now this started last year. Basically within a year and a half, this industry has grown to over $20.5 billion a year, and it is constantly growing. So you have the opportunity of getting in on the ground floor of $1 billion industry, first of all. And how are they capable of doing this? How are they capable to decentralize or to take away or to control how the finances are shifted with what's called a smart contract? Now, in a smart contract is an algorithm, is a program that basically you put in all the parameters, and now with the advent of blockchain technology, you're able to put this on the blockchain, which is a group of computers all over the world that you put this information in there so no one can really hack it. It is fast, it is secure, and no one can go in there and change it once it has been established. So this is basically, to use a lack of a better term, the people's banking system, because people understand banking. So this is what we're going to talk about. Now, smart contract has been coming out with Ethereum. You're able to create these contracts that basically lay out all the different terms. Now, what's important about the contract is that once it's been placed, you really can't change it. But the developers of this particular contract, because of course, the contract could have all kinds of clauses where developers can get breaks, can get extra coins, no, not in this particular contract. The developers did not get any extra coins. No one was given fees. No one was giving any advantages. So everybody comes in on the same playing field. Everybody had to buy into this contract, which brings us to the liquidity of it. Liquidity is, how liquid is it? Where are the finances? If you go to the bank and you've put $1 million in there, and you go a year later and you decide, listen, I want my $1 million back, they say, wait a minute, we're not liquid. In other words, we don't have the money here. We have to go to central office and ask them for money, and then we'll get it to you within the next 24 hours. So liquidity means that everybody who comes in, they add to the pot, let's say, to the pool. They add their liquidity. They add their coins, or they add their Ethereum, or they add their USDC. That makes this, anytime you go into the pool, that means that there is liquidity in there for you to be able to take out. That's very important because we don't know what the liquidity is for any other coin, but in this particular one, you can see all the transactions that are coming and going are on the blockchain. This is a very transparent kind of system, so you can see exactly what's going on. Now that brings us to what is a truly decentralized system. Now the systems we have presently for DeFi are on a server, on a particular server, or they have domain names that are from GoDaddy or HostGate or something like that. So that's not necessarily DeFi or decentralized, where this DeFi coin that I'm going to tell you about in a moment is truly decentralized because it is on what's called the international or the interplanetary file system, IPFS, interplanetary file system. Of course, you don't know what that is. That's just a new term for, it's a type of blockchain technology where the information is not on a central server. The information is spread out through thousands and thousands of computers throughout the world. And so is the domain name. The domain name is not a normal domain name. It is not in a central server or in a central domain company. So that is truly decentralized. There are only a few coins that are truly decentralized like that. Here's another big point. Bitcoin is going to create a total of 21 million coins. And they are up to 18.6 million that they have already mined. And in mining, they have to use a lot of electricity. It's very time consuming. It's very energy consuming. Where in this coin, and I'm going to tell you about it in a moment. In our coin, we're only going to produce 4.3 million coins. If you know about the law of supply and demand, the smaller the supply, the greater the demand, the more that supply is going to be worth. There are some coins that are doing hundreds of millions. There are some coins that are doing billions of coins. So you're going to have so many coins out there. Sometimes it's very difficult to give those coins value like that. But this one will only have 4.3 million, and some of them will be burned off because whenever you withdraw, you have to burn 7.3% of whatever you withdraw. So that's one way of also, again, creating more value for this coin. Here's another point that you want to have total control of your money. That's what we were talking about, liquidity. The monies are in there in the contract all the time. So you're always going to have access to your money, and that's very important. Another way that this coin is going to develop income for the community is through what's called DApps, or Decentralized Applications. Again, all the applications you have on your phone right now are centralized. They're all in a particular server. These apps are going to be in the interplanetary file system, so they're not going to be accessible to anyone. And if I didn't mention, IPFS is a way of storing and of distributing information throughout a whole bunch of computers throughout the world. That's what the IPFS is. So app developers, if you're an app developer, you're going to love this system because you're going to be able to put your app into this system and be able to create your app, and you're going to have access to all the monies in the app a lot faster, a lot quicker, a lot safer. Now, this is very important because if you're an app developer, and we have app developers who are developing apps for this particular coin. Again, I'm going to tell you about the coin in a moment. Now, last but not least, it's a two-tier community builder system where basically, again, we are building a community of people who are participating in this coin, who believe in the project, who are interested in developing the project. Very important that when you go looking for any kind of cryptocurrency or a DeFi project, that you look at the community. Who is building this? Why are they building this? If you don't have a strong community, you need a strong community, and you need to have a high level of a cap, a market cap. Basically, we're about at 2.2 million. And I don't think I mentioned it before, but this coin started about a month ago, and it was about $2 that it started at. It is now over $500 as of this recording. And who knows what it'll be, because it's gone up to 700, it's gone down to 500, it's gone down to 4, and it's contingent on the community. So we're working all together to build this. So you have an opportunity of getting in on $1 million project in its inception, because we've only been around for basically about a month, about 5 or 6 weeks, or 4 or 5 weeks like that. And so this is an incredible time to get involved in this, because we're building, we're working together. We're very excited about it because it's something that who wouldn't want to be on the ground floor of a decentralized, not only financial system, but a decentralized app system. In the two-tier community builder, you give back 25% to the community. Your first level will get 15% and your second level will get 10%, or your upline will get those. But you're also, once you get in staking, this is what's called staking. I'm going to show you that in a moment. When you stake your coins, that means that you're going to leave your coins with the system, and the system is going to give you rewards for that. Because again, the law of supply and demand. You don't want all the coins out in the let's say in the crypto world. You want to hold on to them to build more value for them. So let's talk about how we build more value for them. First, what is NRGY? NRGY. This is the coin that we're talking about. And it's not only a coin, like I said, it is a DApp system and application system. So again, this is all about the people's decentralized financial system, where we are all pooling our finances together so that we have access to them whenever we want. The way to get this, first, you have to go through what's called MetaMask. As you can see, the MetaMask, you can buy Ethereum, put Ethereum through there, and then I'll show you what the community builder is behind that in a moment. But through MetaMask, you go to Uniswap. And in Uniswap, you go to trade your Ethereum or your USDC for NRGY, NRGY. As you can see, the USDC NRGY pair. And as you can see, as of this recording, it is $517. Once you click on that purple button that says connect your wallet, it's connecting your MetaMask wallet to the community builder. Then it'll open up and show you everything that's in the community builder. This is the community builder. It'll show you all the different things, everything that you have available to you. First, let's start with the week 5. What week is it? It starts, we have 5, this is the 5th week of 100 weeks. Basically, this is going to be minting, or is going to be producing coins for about 100 weeks. And that all depends on whether or not the coins are being used. If the coins are not, there is a schedule called a minting schedule of coins being produced every week. But if people are not buying and using these coins, it's not going to flood the system with new coins unless people are using them. And this is telling us exactly how many coins are out there, how many coins are being staked, what day it is, everything else. Now, if we go here, this is just a dummy. Does not belong to anybody, so don't assume. Let's just say that this is just to show you what these different categories are. This is what your staked energy is, how many you have already in the system. These are the what you've earned in rewards from your staking. You will get approximately from 1 to 4% every week for staking, and this would indicate this is the total of your staking rewards. Now here on the left is how many you can claim, how many you can withdraw. Then below that, how many you can expect this week. Now every Saturday, about 4 or 5 o'clock, is when whatever you can expect will be added to your earned rewards. Your market maker staking pool share is more or less, whatever it is, it changes according to how much is put in, how much is taken out of the pool, and how much you have there, how much you have staked, and everything else. So, but you can again expect anywhere between 1% to 4% a week. In your energy balance, this is what you've earned if you decide to develop the community. You don't have to do this. You do not have to build a community. You do not have to recruit. You don't have to do anything, because whatever you put into here is what you will be earning from there. These are your builder rewards, whatever you have earned from developing the community. These are the people who are on your first level. These are the people who are on your second level. Now, once you have, let's say you have energy in your balance here, or if you buy energy, it will show up in this. It will show up here where it says energy balance. This 0 right here, that will show what you have available that you could conceivably stake it if you want to. You enter your energy amount here. You click stake, and it will go into the staking. Now, many people may get a little concerned about the fact that you're giving to the community 25%. But you have to remember the community is giving back to you. The staking is giving back to you. So far, I have basically, with the work that I've done with my community and with staking that I have done, I have basically 2.5 times what I put in there, what I first started out with. So, and it's going to continue to build. So don't be worried about the fact that you're going to contribute 25% to the community, because they're going to contribute back to you. Remember that you can stake as many coins as you want. I mean, you don't have to stake any particular number. You can come in with any amount, and you can build from that amount. And you can put in you can buy other coins at any given time. The other thing is very important is that once you get to the level of 25 coins staked, you also participate in the dApps. If the people who develop the apps on our system are going to give back to the community 20% of the earnings to be shared with all the people who have at least 25 coins staked. That's going to be enormous, because we already have dApps planned. I love this one. I love this. There's going to be a dApp that's going to trade stocks for you automatically. I love this concept. And this also opens it up for all developers to come in and already you have a community of people. Once you develop your app, you should have, if it's interesting, you will have people who will participate in your app no sooner as you open it. We're also going to have another dApp that's going to involve crypto. Forex. That's going to trade Forex. We're going to have another one that's going to be involved with a gaming system. So this is going to be incredible. We are just a month away, and we're constantly building and we're constantly developing things for the use of energy, so that we could use the energy coin on all these different dApps. I'm so excited about this. It's incredible. I love this stuff. So it's going to be great. And you have an opportunity, like I said. First of all, you're in a multi-billion-dollar industry. Second of all, you're in a multi-million-dollar platform that you can definitely to participate in and really benefit from its development and working with the community and building the community. That's what I'm doing. I love to do this. But anyway, this is Edwin Cabrera signing off here in Manassas, Virginia.